waydaysbeer.com. Proud to partner with Talking Town. For only $14.99, grab your ITFC Legends Pack from The Beat to Hoppy Robson to Brazil's Best and Pablo's Pal. Whatever you need, whatever you want. ITFC Legends Pack, $14.99 at awaydaysbeer.com. Grab it today. Mass Creations are proud partners of Talking Town. High quality web and software development. From web development to SEO and everything in between, make your vision a reality with Mass Creations. Call 07896 904 571 or visit masscreations.co.uk or email info@masscreations.co.uk. Mass Creations, proud partners of Talking Town. Don't forget, tell them you came from Talking Town to get 10% off. Best Burger in Stone Market, proud partners of Talking Town. Call 01449 680 058 to book a table today. Welcome back, my friends. It is half time. It is 0-0. Graham Souness is on my TV, and Curtis Yates is luckily he's in Corfu, about 10 points deep. Otherwise, he'd have nothing to cheer about in that far. Fucking dreadful. Mike D, great save from Pickford. Cruncher, Media Mogul, welcome back. I'll get a few more comments from the screen. Then I'll grab both your thoughts. Josh Russell, why are you playing such slow football? This game is coming for Grealish. I did say before that it wouldn't be as easy as you all thought it would be. Here we go. Mike Brown is embarrassed being outpassed in the final third by fucking Scotland, who are playing on pure emotion, by the way, Mike. Crab football with players thinking they're Messi taking on so many Scotland players. I reckon we could win the European Championships and the World Cup, and Mike Brown would still have a fucking moan about Saturn, because that's the sort of guy he is, and we absolutely love him for it. Rich, what did you make of that first half?
Well, look, I know we didn't play very well, but John Stones, if he scores that, it's a completely different game. That is an absolute sitter.
The granite wheel should be a bike.
Look, he's 7 yards out. He's got the whole goal to aim at. He has to score. Has to score that. But credit to Scotland. I think they've played really well. You know what I'd do at half time? And people might think I'm mad. I'd take off Harry Kane. He's been anonymous in 1.5 games more, and he looks leggy. To me, he doesn't look fit. He doesn't look fit. I'll take him off and I'll get Grealish on and I'll put Sterling central. That's what I'll do. You might think I'm mad, but he'll probably go and score 2 goals now, second half.
Matt, what do you think about that tactical change from Crunch Mourinho over there?
I do agree. I think it was Lee just said in the comments there, Kane's looking kind of isolated. Goes back to the point we were making at the start of the show, that who's going to play the Son role that he sort of thrives off at White Hart Lane. So, yeah, I would keep him on. The problem we've got is we've had chances, but it just hasn't quite married up, has it? The cross has been decent and the final touch hasn't been good enough.
Too slow, Matt. We're playing too slow.
Yeah,
way too slow.
Maybe the condition, the weather isn't helping. I don't know. I don't think it helps. Scotland have gone 5 at the back.
What's the weather got to do with it? It's raining. What are we going to do when we get to Qatar? We'll say it's too hot. I'm not having that.
Get a drum and we'll form a band.
I think that's why the game's been kind of stop and start, really, in terms of the challenges. That's the Spanish referee. I don't think the rain helps that. quite frankly, because like we were saying on WhatsApp, he wasn't that stop and start in the Champions League final.
He was really good, that ref, wasn't he, in the Champions League final?
But the game has not flowed particularly. And you'd argue that Scotland should have scored, really, with that O'Donnell chance. It was a good save by Pickford.
Hell of a save. That's why he's England's number one. Hell of a save.
But yeah, I don't think 5 at the back's helping, Martin, to be honest, because that's hard to break down. We've seen that at Pullman Road. Teams will come and park the back.
You've got to move the ball quicker, Matt. That's why you've got to move the ball quicker, you know?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask.
Foden's got in behind him a couple of times with decent. He's been our best attacking player. Sterling again, nothing neither.
What does Mason Mount bring to the football team?
He's great. He's a good footballer, mine.
But you've got 3 midfield players that are kind of trying to perform the same task, which is why Harry Kane is scratching his butt cheeks, looking really lost, because you got Sterling and Foden out wide either side, but you got nobody in and around Harry Kane. Like Mason Mount is a good player, but do you need Mason Mount, Declan Rice, and Phillips?
Well, I mean, they're in that 3 behind Kane, aren't they? So I mean, you could probably put Grealish into any of those roles, couldn't you?
Yeah, I'm not. No, yeah, Grealish. Yeah. I bring on. I'm just trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, what is Mason Mount bringing tactically? Because if he's supposed to be the one behind Kane, he's nowhere near close enough to Harry Kane.
No, he's not.
So he's not playing well enough. No. If he's further back, why do you need 3 players, as in a holding pattern? It's almost a. Mason Mount's a great player, as Crunch just said. So we must fit him in somehow.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like he must start because he's a great player for Chelsea, can make things happen, but so can Phillips. So we must start him then. It's a Scholes, Lampard, and Gerrard type. We got 3 for 2, but we'll try and find a way.
He's a better footballer going forward. He can score goals, Martin. Whereas Phillips,
Harry Kane scores more goals. I want players around Harry Kane because Harry Kane scores more goals. Harry Kane's my goal scorer. He's my talisman. At the moment, he's looking lonely.
He's got to have the service, isn't he? He's got to have
that's the type of football. It's not just England. That's what they play nowadays, one up front. You look at Town when we played one up front. They were isolated. And now England are isolated. But Kane doesn't look right to me. He doesn't look right.
If you bring an Ipswich Town into it, he looks a bit like James Norwood. He looks isolated. He looks like he's picking up.
I'll give him that.
He's got 3 centre-halves around him who are just lynching him the moment he gets anywhere near a ball. So he's going deeper and deeper to get involved in the game. Because good players want the ball.
Diving header. He's had 1 chance, really.
Diving header. Great diving header as well. So I love a diving header, me.
Yeah. I mean, but look, we are lucky not to be 1 up. You know, either side, you know, a millimetre to the left on that post, it had been in.
But then again, Matt, Pickford done a good save. Che Adams had a good chance after 5 minutes. They've more than matched us, Scotland. We can't sit here and say we should be leading because they've been as good as we have.
Yeah, I told you they wouldn't be a pushover. I
still think our class will show in the end.
If you can bottle it.
Well, they were a pushover against the Czech Republic, weren't they? Let's not beat around the bush here. I think they're thriving on a bit of this Braveheart spirit. Let's see if it carries on into the second half.
And they will do. And the more you give them encouragement, which is what Ali and Lee were saying during the first half, the more you give them the encouragement, the more they'll take that Braveheart spirit and they'll get better and stronger and grow. You need to put some weed killer on these weeds before they grow into something bigger. Because at the moment, they're sprouting.
They're 44th in the world, though, for a reason, right?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Luke Chambers got 1 at Norwich.
You've got to think over 90 minutes, quality's got to come through. It's got to
if they don't score first. If they score first, we're in a bit of trouble.
They won't score. Can't see them scoring.
This is the 2 best chances in the first half.
Yeah, they won't score. They didn't score, though, have they? 0-0. They didn't score.
No, Emerson Phillips, too cautious.
If they get something out of this game, it's going to be Southgate out on the full-time show.
Wow, I won't go that far. That was the first game. That was pre-game of Croatia. So 9 minutes in already. Good grief. So how do we? Crunchy's obviously said take Harry Kane off for Jack Grealish, player without a recognised striker. Matt, how would you win this game for England?
I would probably carry on as I am, but just ask for a little bit more tempo in the middle areas. I think that's where I think probably everyone's saying the build-up play is too slow. I mean, the guys on commentary said that Gilmour was making his debut. He's 19, just turned 20. And Lee Dixon said he was gassing out of his backside after 20 minutes. So play on him a little bit, maybe. He's, Gilmour is green around the edges. So, he's making his debut. It's at Wembley. It's in a Euro tournament. Play on him a little bit.
Callie on about there. No striker. Man City won the league without a striker, Callie.
Spain won the
false
European Champions, didn't they? Without
Look at us getting hipster talk. The false nine.
didn't Spain win with a false 9 in sort of in the Euros? They did.
Yeah, Sterling needs to be a little bit more in the game. But I do feel like we're creating chances. It's just that final touch, isn't it? Like Sterling got put through. Ball goes out for a goal kick. Mount had a chance. Went wide. The chances are there. I just feel like the final touch is just not good enough at this level.
Get a week one. Got to play with more urgency and get bodies forward. Cali Bisler did win the Champions League with no striker. Josh Russell, leave it with 10 then change if nothing happens or improves. Mark Dowling, Southgate needs the hairdryer at half time. It's big 10 minutes. Big
down.
Yeah, well, it looks like it is. Big 10, 15 minutes this period here. This could win the game for either side.
Yeah.
You need to restart well. I'm looking forward to it. Right, players coming out. We're back at full time. Live link at the full time show to have your say. Lewis says McTominay, the new John Walk, to finish today's show. We'll leave that there. We'll see you at full time.